Hey guys, Fnaf 22 here with our video, and in today's video we are finally back to a normal content, finally back to a normal video. If you guys didn't see my last video, it was more of like a detailed opinion video, but in today we are just going to look at some new news for the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I hope you guys are excited about this. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, but I got super busy, and now there's a bunch of stuff out, so might as well just go over all of it in one video. Starting off with probably the most important thing about the second FNAF movie is we know the filming date. The second FNAF movie will start filming in fall of 2024. Originally, it was planned to start filming, I think, in like June or July of 2024, so in just about a month or two at the time of recording this, but it sadly, well, maybe for the better, got pushed back to fall of 2024, which is better than the first FNAF movie, which, got pushed back 8 years, but fall of 2024 is not bad. It did take them a whole year to make the first movie, so if we're getting filming in fall of 2024, I would assume we'll probably get the full-on movie probably around the end of 2025, like fall of 2025, and I'm sure we'll get some kind of teaser trailer or even a full-on trailer by the end of this year. Another big announcement is that most of the main cast is rumored to return. People like Piper Rubio, Matthew Lillard, and of course Josh Hutcherson are rumored to return to their roles for the second FNAF movie. I hope all these guys have big parts, especially Matthew Lillard. I absolutely loved him as William Afton in the first FNAF movie, and even though I think this is going to be a sequel, even though the real FNAF 2 game is a prequel, the movie's going to take place after the first one, or probably a few years after, so I really hope we get to see some cool stuff with Matthew Lillard, even though he got spring locked at the end of the first movie. Another big announcement for the second FNAF movie is that they've already said it is going to have more horror than the first one. Scott Cawthon is taking notes based off what people liked and didn't like about the first FNAF movie, and he's actually using it to change the script of the second FNAF movie so more people like it and more people get what they expected. And one of the big things that Scott is going to be changing is it's going to be a more scary movie. Now, I don't think it's going to be a super scary movie, like I don't think it's going to be rated R or anything. I'm sure it'll still be PG-13, but I'm sure we might get a little bit more blood here and there, or maybe more jump scares here and there, and make it more like a horror movie and not just a thriller movie like the first FNAF movie was. Next up, we have a bigger chunk of news that isn't just like details about the movie or script. We have our first look at our first character, and the first character it looks like they're working on is Mangle. Now, I know a lot of people were worried, thinking that the FNAF 2 characters weren't going to look that good, but if you look at this little model of Mangle, it looks so good, and obviously you can see pieces of like Toy Bonnie there, and also pieces of Shadow Freddy. I wonder if Shadow Freddy will return, since he was in the first FNAF movie, and in FNAF 2 he's actually in that game, so maybe he'll have a bigger place in this movie. But back to Mangle. The Mangle piece looks absolutely amazing, and they showed this off while confirming they were actually working on the movie, because it was just speculation for a while, but of course Blumhouse had to finally confirm the second FNAF movie is going to be made soon. And Mangle looks really cool. Obviously, we don't get to see like a full-on head or color or anything like that, but just from what we can see from this little model of the body, it looks absolutely sick, and I cannot wait to see how they do Mangle in the second FNAF movie. I'm really hoping we get all of the characters. Obviously, you can see teases of Toy Bonnie and Shadow Freddy, but I'm hoping we get all the toy characters. I hope we get all the Wizards, Mangle, Balloon Boy, maybe we'll even get little cameos from like JJ. And it'll be really cool to see all these characters brought to life, because FNAF 2 has some of the best looking characters and some of the most favorite characters in the whole Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Up next, a very big rumor that has been going around for the FNAF movie is they need a new male role lead. Now, a lot of people were confused about this, saying a new male lead, like we already have Josh Hutcherson as the main night guard, aka the main character, Mike Schmidt. But the thing is, a lot of people have been speculating this is where we might get to see Henry Emily. Now, if you don't know who Henry is, he is the guy who helped William Afton create the original animatronics, and the whole original FNAF timeline is pretty much caused because Henry's daughter gets killed by William, and William and Henry were business partners making Freddy Fazbear's entertainment, pretty much making everything. And it's so cool to think that we might get Henry in this movie. I really hope we do get Henry, because now that I think about it, William Afton will probably be in a lot of flashbacks, since, once again, he got spring locked at the end of the first movie. So maybe that's where we'll see Henry for the first time in flashbacks with William Afton, and that might even mean we might see some Fredbear's Family Diner, and maybe we'll see like a full-on Spring Bonnie suit, and maybe even a Fredbear suit. That'd be super cool if we could see all that. And maybe this will actually show a flashback to, you know, the whole Henry Emily's daughter dying by William Afton. That would be really cool to see. Honestly, I really hope we get Henry in this movie because I absolutely love having the original lore shown off, and it'll be super cool to have the lore of the games and the movies all connect in some way. Obviously, the first movie and the first game don't connect, and with this movie being a sequel, not a prequel, it won't connect. But either way, I really like when they add little bits of lore, but also continue the lore from the original source material. Next up, big news as you saw in the thumbnail of this video, Blumhouse reportedly wants to make Five Nights at Freddy's spin-offs. Now, if you guys don't know, pretty much confirmed by Matthew Lillard, it is a 3-picture deal, which means they are being asked to make 3 FNAF movies. Obviously, we got the first one. Now they're working on the second one, which will be based off FNAF 2, and I'm sure the third one will be based on FNAF 3, aka the time we get to see Matthew Lillard's Springtrap. But it looks like because of the success of the first FNAF movie, and I think they know that the second and third one are going to do good as well, they want to make Five Nights at Freddy's spin-offs. Now, I'm not going to talk about that too much in this video because I really want to make a separate video, maybe like a top 5 or top 10 spin-offs I would love to see from Blumhouse. But what's your guys' opinion on Blumhouse making spin-offs? Should they make more movies? Should they make like animated shows? Should they make live-action TV shows? There's a lot of stuff they can do because Five Nights at Freddy's is a giant universe with books, games, movies, everything. There's so much cool stuff they could do, and I'd absolutely love to hear your guys' opinion and thoughts on what kind of Five Nights at Freddy's spin-offs we'd get, so I want to save that for a separate video. But either way, that is still really cool, and I really hope Blumhouse goes down this route and gives us some Five Nights at Freddy's spin-offs. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you will always be notified for when I drop another video. That is, at the time of me recording this, all the news about the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are excited for the second FNAF movie, and let me know some of the things you guys are excited to see. Personally, for me, I'm excited to see if we'll get Henry, I'm excited to see the Withered animatronics, and I'm really excited to hear about this new FNAF spin-off thing because I think it could be a really cool idea to give us some other FNAF content, especially because a lot of people did like the first movie, and I'd love to see some more like smaller movies or even live action TV shows. I think it could be a really cool idea, and it looks like Blumhouse is really invested with the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you will always be notified for when I drop another video. Once again, sorry it's been a little off and on dodgy uploading. I've been trying to at least do shorts because I've been super busy, but of course uploading will still continue. I'm hoping to at least do 1 or 2 videos a week with like 1 or 2 shorts a week. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want to join me on this goal that we have by the end of 2024 to be a YouTube partner, aka hit 1,000 subscribers, subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely completely free, and if you love FNAF 4 and Mortal Kombat content, we do it all here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.